Hi there folks, Borislav 247 here with another Days Gone video that focuses solely on one particular horde. And on today's video, that is the Grotto Caves Horde. A rather large horde for the Cascade region and a lot of fun to take out folks. Right then folks, this horde is 75 strong. It is located in the far northern area of the Cascade region. And as well as this, a very unusual horde because you only unlock them once you've completed a mission called It's Not Safe Here. So, once you have actually completed that mission, this is the three areas that you're likely to find this horde, if you're lucky. During the daytime, they are sometimes at that location, that is where their caves are. Sometimes they will be at their feeding location, and I will stress I have not stated night here. And the last location is right down here. That is the area they go to get water from. And the reason I don't mention night for any of these is this folks. This sodding horde can be in any of these three locations during the day. They are a bastard to find. Now because this is a larger horde, I'm actually going to start unusually with showing where you can get resources to take on this horde first. Right then folks, here is the first location for getting your hands on some really good items very early game. And the first location is basically the power station in the Cascade region. And it's basically located here on the map, and where the triangle is right now, that is basically the area that you need to get to. Basically you need to start climbing up all these stair areas until you eventually get to this point right here. And then it is up this rather large set of ladders here. But once you get to the top, this is where all the items are. And there's quite a few in this one area alone, folks. So start off with a proximity mine. Fantastic to have early game. As well as this, you also get one flashbang and one frag grenade. I'm full up on medkits at this point, but there is a medkit there. There is also a melee weapon, a sledgehammer. And then you have a pipe bomb and an attractor bomb. All in all, just for that one location, a fantastic haul to get, folks. Right then, folks, location 2 is actually located in the Belknap region. Albeit in the northern area, it's actually in the town of Marion Forks, and the first house is right here on the map, folks. Now once you get here, there is a very specific way of getting onto the roof section and into the particular room that all these items are in, and it's right here folks. As soon as you go in, just look at this lot. One proximity bomb, one attractor bomb, and one proximity mine. As well as that, there's a hatchet there as well. You've also got ammunition. Yeah, that's nice. Right folks, on to location 3, and this location is also located in the Marion Forks town in the Belknap region. Truth be told, it's not very far away from location 2 folks, and very similar to location 2, you require a very specific route in order to access the two window areas that you need to get in to access the particular rooms that have all these items. And this is the first one right here folks. Once you're in here, there is a rag there as well as some ammunition, but there is also a fantastic sniper rifle that you can get very early. And if you just go through into the next room, you have a medkit, an attractor, and a frag grenade. But that's not all folks, there is also a flashbang on the bed there. Once you have all those items, just exit the window here, and then you're looking to go in through the next one here. And from here folks, there is also someone you can loot as well as a melee weapon. But the pipe bomb in the toilet there, very important. And then there is another couple items here, a Molotov and also a medkit. Right then folks, now that you've seen 3 fantastic locations on getting your hands on some really good items, this is the first method I'm going to show. I refer to it as the best method, and this is for good reason. It takes place in the caves. It is a safe way to take out this horde, and it is a very quick way to take out this horde. You basically start off by entering the caves, and you are looking to just take the left turning every time. And here we are folks. At this point, Make sure the light's off and make sure you are armed with an attractor. And this is how it's done. This really is nice and easy, folks. It is just basically all about hitting the horde at the right spot. So I get the attractor down there first. That's hugely important. Once they start to gather, first grenade and move back. Get the second grenade down, that will take out another 30 of them. All you're going to be left with is 15 freakers. And there's only one way that they're actually going to try and get to you from this position. It's right there. And there we go, folks. How good is that? That is the easiest way by far to take out this particular horde. Okay, on to the next method. Right then, folks, on to the narrow cave method. And this also takes place during the day, if they're actually fucking there. And it's very similar to the previous method in terms of how you start to get ready for the horde. You have to go into the caves via this way here, and basically follow the way I do here. Basically keep taking lefts. You have an option here, it's a left again, but you get to this point here and it is the right, because this cave part here will basically take you down to the bottom section where the horde is residing. Now, I'm only interested in using one attractor, and basically, because the cave is so narrow, it just bunches them up so nicely. There is a great number of them. I am just looking for headshots. And it's worth noting, folks, as well, that I have a patch perk from completing the Ambush Camp Rush Challenge, which makes this method so much easier, because basically that extra bullet penetration comes into huge effect. And look at that, folks, 75 freakers done and dusted. Nice and quick. Right, folks, it's very important that I show the setup for this first easy kill location, because basically, folks, the building that you just seen, I am going to get onto the roof of that building, and it's not as hard as it first appears. Basically looking to get to this area here, and worth noting, folks, when you take this line, if you don't quite manage to make it, you might need to use a little bit of nitros. It depends on what engine you have on your bike. If you have the top engine, just do it like that and you're good. Right then, folks, on to the first easy kill location, and as you can see, it is the horde's watering area. And this is during the day, folks. As I said before, this horde is rather difficult to find. But when you do find them here, especially during the day, this is how it's done. Now, I recommend at this point that you actually fire a couple of shots off to get some freakers coming up this way. On this occasion I don't, but it doesn't matter, because I will get their attention once I am on the roof of this building. So, I've got a lot of time on my hands to get this done as well, folks, because at this point, if the horde does start heading over this way, they won't get to this section. They stop long before that. So you do have a lot of time to get this done if you don't get it done the first time. And there we go, folks. That is straight onto the roof. So from here, I'm just basically looking to get their attention, because once I do, this job is as easy as it gets. Now at this point, folks, I'm looking just to attract their attention and get them over here, but you do have another option. You can quite simply just wait until they actually start heading away from the watering area, and they will all pass this building. So I've already got a couple of interested freakers here, so I'm just going to take care of them. And this is a nice spot to actually take them up, because you tend to find that once they all head over to this area, and hey ho, here they come. Yep, they all tend to climb on that spot there if you're in this corner, which is very handy, because every time they're getting extremely close to you, so your bullets from your weapons are doing really good damage. And from here, folks, it's just a nice easy cleanup job. This is a very handy method for taking them out if you just want to save on your resources, because it is a 75 strong horde, folks, but a lot of people like to save their resources for the much larger hordes that are coming in the game. And boy, I'm going to have some fun with them as this series of videos progresses. But the Cascade region, obviously, are quite small in their numbers. But anyways, this is a fantastic spot to take out the horde once you're actually at the location. And honestly folks, it's not as hard as it seems with the jump to get onto the roof. Just take the time folks to practice a little bit with that jump, because it is actually a lot of fun as well. And the fact that you are basically trying to land on a section of the roof that is sloping away from you makes stopping the bike so much easier. So it really isn't as hard a jump as what some people might be thinking at first when you first see it. But anyways folks, on to the job in hand here, and I don't think there's very many of them left now. We'll actually take the time to use survival vision here. Yep, I can see there is just one left. I could come off the roof at this point to take out the last one, but I'm not going to. I'm going to see it out from the roof. And there we go folks, that is easy kill location number 1. Second one is on the way folks. Right, and folks, on to the second easy kill location. Now, it takes place very close to the water area again, and this time I am doing this at night time. Doesn't have to be at night time, that doesn't matter. If you catch them during the day, it's even easier because you won't have as many freakers about in the woods as you get at night, obviously. But the main priority with doing this method is just to make sure that you get the majority of the horde heading over to this area. Because once you do, all I'm looking to do here is just basically the third section of this rock. Get up there, get off the bike, and unlike with the easy kill location number 1, where they had somewhere to hide in the building, no less, they've got nowhere to hide here folks. This is a nice, easy job. I am using the SMP9 just because it's a little bit quicker. You could take the time to use one of your other weapons, like say the SAF-12 if you're taking on this horde extremely early in the game, or even a 9mm if you didn't have an SMP9. But at this stage in the game folks, you should have an SMP9 to use. And if you're not sure about how to get an SMP9 early, just watch one of my videos. I show exactly how to do that in a very easy manner. It really is folks. It involves taking out 4 hordes very early game, and it gets you one of the best weapons in the game. But at this point folks, I've taken up most of the horde. I don't have them all, but that's okay because I'm just coming over here and I'm just going to pick them off while on the bike. I'm doing it while on the bike because I know a good number of these freakers are not a part of this horde. And basically, once I have actually managed to take out all the ones that are part of the horde, and there we go, that's them, then that's it. I'm just going to make sure to collect the freaker ears and then I'm out of this area, because at night it is dangerous. Okay, on to the next method folks. Right then folks, should you wish to consider a stealth option, this is a stealth option of sorts. You will see what I mean, because most people will associate a stealth option as basically not moving at all and never remotely getting seen. Well, this one, they do eventually see you, but there's not going to be anything they can do about it. So when I get to this section here folks, I'm basically looking to take the right hand option, and I only want to go down as far as is possible where I can get away with just seeing them, but they can't see me. And from here I'm looking to start this action off with an attractor bomb. I want it as close as I can to the horde to make sure I get the maximum 20 kills. And I want a normal attractor at the ready, and I want this thrown very quickly after the attractor bomb has gone off. Right there, that is nice. Then I'm ready with frag grenade. This will ensure I take out 30 of them. From here I'm just looking to move round the corner and then another attractor right there. And you guessed it folks, it's going to be one more frag grenade. This should take out the last of this horde. Now if it doesn't, and it sometimes doesn't, you will be lucky if there is 2 or 3 of them left. And I had 1. But there we go folks, that is the Grotto Caves horde well and truly taken care of. As always folks, thank you for watching the video and I hope you all enjoyed it.